are live and in color on a beautiful Friday morning. You are watching Smell the Coffee with your favorite girls, Diana Master and Glenora Shipura, looking lovely in pink. I want to steal that sweater.
I know, right? Yeah. Remember we talked about me bringing more color into my wardrobe?
Yes, I'm proud.
And I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there.
So proud. Like, I did this.
It's her influence. She was like, you need to bring color into your life.
You need to bring color. You should see
especially during winter. During winter, because, you know, we're all feeling down because it's cold. So try to bring some color into your life.
I actually saw an orange coat that I want to go get.
Ooh, actually, one of the things I realized, as much as I complain about how much I don't like winter, I love dressing for winter.
You see? I keep telling all of y'all.
Dressing for winter. I love the coats. Like, actually, literally.
The coats, the boots,
everything.
You know what I wish we
hot.
had, though?
Yeah.
I wish we had fall, right? Where it's like coldish, but like not too cold.
So I can wear like a sexy dress
with boots
and a coat,
and then,
you know. But it's not too heavy with the.
Heavy. No.
I hear you.
I wish we had that, but we'll settle. I guess this week has been our fall.
Has been-ish, fall. But the other week, guys, that other week was oof. I don't know what happened, but I don't want that to continue.
Someone left the freezer door open.
Somebody left the freezer door open. They forgot to close it, and we suffered for it.
Yes. So anyway, this morning, earlier on, we were talking about my caffeine overdose.
I actually want to know, what is the limit for a caffeine overdose? Like, how many carbs did you have in that day? It was wild. I was like, what?
No, it's don't. Moral of the story: don't mix your energy drinks in your coffee. Just don't do it. Okay, don't do it.
I hope the viewers are like me, because I'm like, how many did she take? And then I'll know what the limit is.
You want to push it?
Yeah.
Now, according to Google, it should be. I think I speak under correction. Actually, we need to search that, because I'm not about to tell people that the limit is 100 milligrams and then y'all come sue me. No, please don't sue me.
Yeah. So the limit is,
like, I honestly, because I had 3 of those large.
I know those
drinks.
monster ones there.
Yeah.
But those big ones.
The 500, I think, is it 500 mils?
Yeah, yes. Those very big ones.
Yes. So I had those, and then I had like 2 large mugs of coffee, like strong coffee. So it was, So I remember when I was taking it, and I was like, no, but this isn't working. Because I was writing an exam that day, so I'm trying to study. I'm like, oh, yeah.
So you need all the energy.
I need all the energy. I need all the caffeine, because also I haven't slept the night before because I'm studying and all of that. So I was like, I did that to myself. So then the whole morning, the whole afternoon, I'm like, this isn't working. If anything, it was working in reverse. I was feeling tired.
Exactly. That's also how I feel with energy drinks. So I generally tend to not take them, because I just feel like it doesn't give me what I need in the moment. But coffee, on the other hand, guys, coffee.
No, coffee doesn't work for me. Okay, so according to the FDA, it is 400 milligrams a day. Okay? And I think a can of Monster or these energy drinks should have, I think, 200 milligrams.
So you took...
Yeah.
3 actually. 3 monsters.
I took
and
3
2 cups of coffee.
2 large cups of coffee.
Oh, I see.
That night,
she went to the doctors, and they
I didn't go to the doctor. I went to the hospital.
You went to the hospital, actually? Yeah, wow.
I was, like, at night, I'm in bed. Like, you know, it's a typical summer night in winter. And you know what I mean when I say summer. It's hot.
Yeah.
I'm shivering. My lips are turning blue. And my mom is like, what is going on? And I'm like, I'm shaking. I can't. I'm so cold. I layer on clothes. I put on like a blanket, and then nothing. So and then my mom was like, let's go to hospital. And I went to hospital. They're like, yeah, she's showing signs of a drug overdose. Like, I swear, I don't do drugs.
I don't do drugs, Mama. It's something else.
Something else. But we will talk about this another time. We'll now take a quick ad break and get into our top stories when we come back.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. www.eaticate.com.na.
Our first story takes us to China, where a firm is offering weight loss bonus to staff using $140,000 fund as a carrot. A tech company in China has won plaudits on social media for putting nearly 1 million yuan, which is $140,000 into a fund to encourage its employees to lose weight. The firm Insta360, which is based in Shenzhen, Guangdong province in the country's south, launched a slimming initiative at the beginning of last year. Since then, 150 workers have taken part in the program and have lost a total of 800 kgs. The combined cash bonus amounted to $138,000. Now, the initiative is like a weight loss boot camp. The company designs each camp to be 3 months long, recruiting 30 workers each time. So far, 5 camps have been held, according to the report. Since there were so many staff applying for the program, the company prioritizes a quota to those with obesity. Members in each camp are divided into 3 groups, with 2 groups comprising 10 people each, while the third has 5 people. Individuals are weighed every week and will each be rewarded $55 for every 0.5 kgs the group has lost on average. If any member of the group gains weight, no one gets a bonus, and they will each be fined $50. Not a single employee joining the camp has put on weight in the 3-month period since the program began, the report said. Creating groups is adding a moral dimension for the employees. They do not want to fail their colleagues. A member of staff, surnamed Lee, said, "If you're not slimmer, you will not only affect your own bonus, but also drag other members behind. So this method really catapults people to motivate each other as well as themselves to do more sport," he said. I love this. Why are you laughing?
I'm just saying this is a good group assignment that can go, really great, build the team spirit, or
it could go the other way.
Did you just have a cookie, Diana, last night?
No, I didn't. I swear I didn't.
Never had told me. You know what I'm saying? That is the life that we're going to have. I'm going to micromanage everybody in that team.
Because why would I pay $50 when I can win?
Yes, exactly.
It's one of those things. I personally don't work well
in teams.
I don't do group projects.
Not that.
I don't do group.
Especially
even
that
in
one.
School, when they'd be like, it's a group assignment. There's nothing I hate more than group assignments. I absolutely hate it because, again, in a way, I'm like a micromanager. So I need to make sure everything is perfect, right? So now I give you this section. I'm like, Glenn, you do this, and then you give it back. I'm like.
But then I used to actually end up doing most of the group projects by myself, and then everybody just gets credit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and I are basically the same.
I know what you're talking about.
I couldn't even help my little sister with her assignment, like her school project, because she starts doing it, and I'm like, can I just do it? Can I just do it? Can I just do it? Let me just do it. Let me just do it.
It's fine. You don't get it.
You don't get it. Let me just do it. And she's like, no, but then it's my project. I'm like, I know it's your project, but I can't. I will never be able to live with myself knowing you submitted this. And yes, I know your teacher will be like, oh, that's so nice, but no, I cannot.
Even with my niece, I tend to stay away from her homework because I realize I'm doing it instead of. So I literally just give her the guidance and stay away from. Trying to, because she needs to learn, you know what I'm saying?
At least you're like that. I'm impatient.
Trying to, no, honestly speaking, so I try to give that distance, but I see the resistance in myself. I'm proud of myself, but I see the resistance.
You see it's there.
Ooh,
it takes
it's something
lot.
I need to work on. But that's wild. Yeah. This is wild, guys.
But I think it's, in a way, it's good because, again, like this person is saying that no one wants to let down their team. So everyone is doing everything they can to not be that person that brings down the team, because imagine how much 9 other people would hate you because you let the group down.
What if I was having an emotional meltdown and chocolate chip cookies were there?
Go run. If you're having a meltdown, go run, go for a walk, whatever it may be.
I was having an emotional meltdown and chocolate chip cookies were there. And are you the type when it's like when you're on your cycle, like you just want stuff that you would not normally eat? Like I actually pick it up like before, I get on my cycle.
Yeah.
Like I will be craving like sweet stuff because I don't want that on a normal day. But you know, like I want this, I want.
But
this
that's just
things.
how it is.
That's just how it is. So
you start. I hadn't noticed until one day I was like, "No, man, what are these cravings? Like, I'm not pregnant, so where are these cravings coming from?
Where is this
you
coming
start
from?
craving such weird things that you don't crave on a regular day.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like, I think with this, in a way, I think it would be fun to do. Like if I don't have to pay a fine, of course.
The fine is what's getting me, and also like if 1%, then everybody, it's wild.
Yeah,
it's really wild.
But like in terms of fun, I would have so much fun doing it.
Yeah, I think it's a great exercise to do.
Yeah.
I think we should even try it here in Namibia, like to see if people would partake in that. I don't know. Let us know. Should people do something like that? Well, getting to our next story, we're swinging over to England. Rishi Sunak is being trolled online for claiming he was deprived of Sky TV as a child. Now, the Prime Minister named the expensive television service as one of the main sacrifices his parents had to make when he was growing up. However, the people on social media have been quick to point out that the service wasn't widely available in the UK until Sunak was at least in his late teens. Now, although Sky was formed in 1989, it was extremely rare to find a home with access to its multitude of channels until the mid to late 90s. It is estimated that by 1992, Sky TV was only available to around 1 in every 50 Brits. It wasn't until around 1998, after the considerable boom of the Premier League, that the service reached even 10% of the population. By this point, Sunak was already an 18-year-old on his way to university. The question was put to him in an interview with ITV. The Conservative leader was asked by Paul Brand what he does in his day-to-day life to make sure he's still in touch with the kind of struggles ordinary people face and whether he had ever gone without something. Responding, Sunak said his family emigrated to the UK with very little and he was raised with the values of hard work. Brand asked again for an example of something he went without as a child, to which Sunak replied, "I went without lots of things because my parents wanted to put everything into our education." And when pressed once more for a specific example, the Prime Minister said, all sorts of things, like lots of people, there are all sorts of things that I wanted as a kid that I couldn't have. Famously, Sky TV, that was something that we never had growing up. Wow.
This reminds me of the Victoria Beckham interview.
Baby.
Be honest.
Be honest.
And she's like, no, like, baby, be honest. Yeah, I went to school in a Rolls Royce.
But can we talk about this? What is this fascination of rags to riches? You know, it's okay to say, guys, we didn't have it that bad. But my parents instilled in me, you know, hard work, and you know, they made us work for everything we had, but I had privilege.
Yes.
But I still have, you know, values.
Yeah, I understand.
Privilege doesn't mean that you don't have values or morality. Yes.
Yeah. In all honesty, I know a lot of rich people that are still very either humble or hardworking.
Yes.
Because they understand, because if you have a rich mother, rich father, most of them don't want you to be like, oh no, but I'm entitled to this. Because again, this is when your kids end up killing you because they want the inheritance.
Exactly.
But now if you teach your children from a young age, and I know a lot of rich people, like a lot of these conglomerate families and whatnot, they make their children work for these things. Because it's like, no, not everything is going to be handed to you on a silver platter.
And you must learn to earn your keep.
Yes.
So I think we need to really move away from this rags to riches, you know, image that most people want to portray. It's fine to say, guys, I came from a middle income household, or we were extremely privileged. It's okay, guys.
Yeah,
as long as you
even
were
just
raised
saying
with the
I'm
right
comfortable.
morals. I'm very comfortable.
I'm very comfortable.
Yes.
I had everything that I needed,
and
but that
okay.
doesn't mean that I don't know the value of hard work.
Exactly.
You should have just been honest, because now look, people are dragging him for saying
seriously
he was so
it's like almost saying
underprivileged.
it's like almost saying, oh, we didn't have DSTV.
I didn't have DSTV. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But anyway, that does bring us to the end of our top stories. Now, after the break, Yolanda Nell talks to Sally Asab of the Leader Foundation, and they talk about her passion to help young girls. Have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to be joined with Shirley here from the Leader community. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having us, Yolanda.
Can you quickly tell us a little bit about the Leader community? When did it start and why?
Well, Leader Community Foundation was actually started about 12 years ago. So we are already in our 12th year of operation, but we've only officially registered the project in 2017, August of 2017. And we are seated here in Katutura Central area where we have a community center, mainly focusing on education and empowerment of adolescent girls and young women, as well as the young mothers of the Katutura community, the greater Katutura community. We are not only focusing on women from this area known as the Katutura Central. We work with women from different areas in Katutura up to Agsteland, the whole of Windhoek basically, and even Windhoek Rural have already visited the center and benefited from the programs that we are offering here at the center. The center was primarily started because of a need in our area. As a group of young women, we saw how our young girls dropped out of school. They didn't complete high school. A lot of them started using alcohol and drugs at a very young age and end up on the streets basically and having children at a very young age. And when we saw that, we thought, let's do something about this situation. And that's when we got together. It's 7 of us, and then we said, let's start working with these women, and we use these premises of ours, and this is where everything is happening basically for the past 12 years, and that's how Leader really started. And it has now grown that almost the whole of Windhoek and the entire Windhoek Rural is coming to us. We have got a very large number of women registered here at the center, and we've got a lot of women and other people from Windhoek involved in the program and helping us working with the young women to educate and empower these women.
If you think about 12 years ago, how has what you do changed since back then and now?
Back then, it was really a small group of women that got together. When we started, we didn't have funding as per se. We collected money amongst ourselves. We pulled money every month, and we used to buy basic needs for the women and just really had small meetings, like motivational talks for women and just encouraging young girls to remain in school. Over the weekends, we used to have fun weekends where we used to bake cupcakes and just get together. Girls used to do laundry here at the center. Those who don't have water and electricity at home would come. They would do their research, assignments from school, homework, and we would just really provide love and care for the girls. But now we have grown, and now we have got a training manual that we have designed. We worked on a structured, acknowledged training manual by funders who work with us. So far, over the past 12 years, we have had Project Hope coming on board, working with us. Bigger projects out there, international NGOs caught the eye of the project and they started supporting us. We had UNFPA coming, we have Gondwana Care Trust on board, Alexander Forbes supporting the project. So we have really grown by word of mouth. Currently, we are working on a Social Security Commission Development Fund funded project that is supporting 30 women to get their driver's licenses and get skills training and get empowered for job placements and so on. That is from their employment fund. And really the center have grown. Many women have got to hear about it. We have had international funders coming on board and helping the center here and there, even though it's not ongoing, but once-off support that we received from Helen Ball King Trust in the UK, as they have just heard about the project online and they came on board. We have got the Y Plus Global with their Hair Voice Fund in South Africa, in Netherlands. They also came on board and they are supporting the project. So the project has really grown. And we have worked with many other grassroots and community-based organizations in partnership here at the community center and empowered hundreds of women and placed them in jobs.
Can you quickly tell us about some of these projects that you host here?
I would like to talk about the current project that we are running. So far, we have got 13 young mothers who received their learner's licenses out of their own hard work. Social Security is supporting this program through their development fund, and they want to empower 30 young women to get their driver's licenses this year. This program started in August of 2023. And we have really worked hard, looking at the circumstances of the mothers at home. They have really put in a lot of effort into the program. They come to the center on a daily basis. They are fully committed, and they have successfully received, 13 of them have successfully received their learner's licenses, and they are going into the driving school. The current group that we are having is 25 young mothers currently at the center, attending the skills training program. And through these programs, women are getting educated and empowered. They are getting ready for job placements. They are getting ready to start their own small businesses. So basically, that's the type of the program that we are running. It's a holistic approach program. Women are coming from difficult backgrounds. They are coming from places where they are rejected. They are coming from places where they are emotionally drained. They are coming from places where they struggle. But when they come here, they start to see a light, because we provide the necessary support throughout the training programs, throughout the mentorship programs, throughout the one-on-ones, the group support programs, and they really grow individually, and as a group together, they become stronger.
Do you know how many women you have reached since you started?
Since we started with our skills training programs, on record, we have already trained 500 women. Since we started with the skills training program, but we have reached over 2,000 women just by visiting the center, registering, and these women are now currently waiting to be trained, depending on the kind of funding that we get. Because to host a program like that for 3 weeks at the center is rather costly, because most of the women are coming from Windhoek Rural, and they need transport support. They need to be fed when they are at the center. They need support with the babies. The daycare programs need to be taken care of. So it's really a holistic approach program. All the training material that we need to provide for them, the facilitators that needs payment. So these are all the costs that is actually involved in the training. So to actually facilitate an official training program at the center is costing some monetary value, but to have women at the center and to support them generally, and to refer them to other institutions, and to just provide support for CVs, and to assist them to prepare for interviews and so on, does not cost anything. So we regularly have women coming to the center receiving this type of support. Yes.
Shirley, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being an inspiration for many. I think you can really applaud yourself for, back then, 12 years ago, not waiting for funding, but to start with what you have, and the funding will come. So thank you so much to you and your team for what you do to the women in Katatura.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you, we really appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, stick around, more after the break.
Now, Friday is my favorite day of the week, and it's my favorite because it means I get to take a look at what's happening over the weekend with our weekend vibes.
3, 2, 1.
It's mid-month and the cold is upon us, so things on the entertainment front are on the quieter side. On Friday evening, you can head east for the annual Namibian Agricultural Union Braai, taking place at the Kubalba Showgrounds, and continuing on Saturday with loads to keep yourself and the family busy. On Saturday at 9 a.m, there's a Father's Day community market at Magnificent's parking lot until 6, with a farmer's corner, arts and crafts, family activities, and food and drinks. As from 12, Amigos Like Me, featuring a variety of DJs, takes place at Sir Wine in Windhoek West and is hosted by Lavaro Events. Tickets are available at $100 via webtickets.com.na. Finally, at 4, the doors open at Soundgarden in Swakopmund for a performance by Zacharias Sam and his band later that night. Tickets cost $100 and are available at the doors. On the art side of things, Healing Hands, a collection of sculptures and lino cuts by Kutsanai Katarere and Maralise van Staden, are exhibited at the Bell House Gallery until the 29th, while Bearings, a solo exhibition by Nicky Marais, can be viewed at the National Art Gallery until July 6th. Also at the National Art Gallery is New Beginnings, featuring the work of College of the Arts graduates and alumni until the 20th of July. Enjoy!
Well, Wel, my lieflike mense, that is all the time we have
that was
for you.
amazing Afrikaans, young
Ek is
lady.
baie Afrikaansable, liefie.
Just by Afrikaansable?
Baie
I like it. I like it. We can Afrikaans, eh? We can do the Afrikaans. We can gooi die taal.
We can gooi die taal. So yeah, that does bring us to the end of the show. We do hope you enjoyed spending time with us. Sien jou môre.